Morning.
Morning.
We're on our way now to the AHDB Agri Leader Conference, which is normally quite good, so we'll see what that's all about. Last night we obviously went to the Farmers Club. Oh, squirrel in central London. Went to the Farmers Club, met with Steve Reed. He got a lot of flack, a lot of stick and some very difficult questions, which he didn't really answer. But we were the good cops. We were friendly to him and said that we need a bit of a round table discussion to sort things out. The most important one would be some sort of amnesty for people at the moment that are getting old and worried about April 2026. So we met him afterwards. Well, we basically collared him on the way out, and he did agree if our diaries meet. I don't know which way we're going here.
Yeah, I don't know which way we're going, but
Yeah, if our diaries work
catch up this week.
we'll have a catch up this week while we're here. So I think we need to be the other side of the canal.
Oh, do we?
So yeah,
Canal.
so we've emailed him what times we can do. So we'll see what comes back today, and we'll get to this conference. Martin's just had his jabs ready for India.
Yeah, sore arm.
Pigeon Street.
Pigeon and a canal with a canal.
Yeah, look at that. You wouldn't think that there.
No. In the middle of London, in the Islington Canal.
Islington. We're looking for Angels Islington railway station to get the tube.
Yeah, so here's a quiz. We're in near the Angel Islington. What are the other
Light blue.
light blue names on the Monopoly board that are light blue alongside Angel Islington?
That's today's quiz question. Right, let's find this tube. We have to get Google Maps up. There you go, Islington Farmers Market. We found a tractor. That is bonkers. So basically you used to order online off Amazon fresh stuff so you didn't have to go to the shop, and now it's gone full circle and Amazon have got shops. It's nuts. Doesn't really look like that on the Monopoly board. Amongst all them skyscrapers, Martin's managed to spot a little farm. How random. That looks like a ship upside down, doesn't it? Or a bathtub or something. I've seen the gherkin somewhere, but I think it's behind that one. That is massive. Stand next to it for scale. That guy has. Jesus.
Like we get to do things, and we can really change the way we feel and the way we go into our lives with one small positive habit change. So I hope you feel inspired to make a change. I look forward to having lots of conversations and digging in deeper to some of the anonymous answers later on at dinner. If you want to follow me, you can scan this QR code. You've been amazing. Thank you so much.
Oh God, that looks
Right.
weird.
Right, I'm at Agri Leader with Kat. So Kat did a talk this afternoon, I don't know, about 40 minutes about, well, you explain it better than me.
How one small habit can change your whole entire life.
Exactly. So I couldn't record the whole thing because you'd have probably, I'm not saying you'd have switched off, but it'd been too long for a YouTube video. So she's going to try and sum it up in about 2 minutes. And also she's got a YouTube channel, so it's there. So go and find it. She's not got many subscribers. She's only just starting. I'm going to teach her how to edit later, and we'll get her, maybe if we can get her 150 subscribers, that'd be great. So off you go, Kat. Tell us how you can change your life very quickly in 5 steps.
Okay, so here's the challenge. Most people are living in autopilot. We wake up, we do the same things every single day, we think the same things, same thoughts, most of them are negative, most of them the same things we thought yesterday. I think the challenge that we're facing now, life is so fast. There's information 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. We're not mentally and physically ready for the day. So when we face challenges in our professional lives, personal lives, we kind of wobble. And when we have too many of those, we burn out and we fall over. And that's exactly what happened to me in 2016. And I rebuilt myself with one small positive habit change. And my first change was getting my phone out of my bedroom, not looking at it first thing in the morning and last thing at night.
Unless you're going to watch my YouTube video in the morning, because some do watch in the morning.
It's okay to watch in the morning. I think it's about just noticing the things that you're doing and how that's impacting you. And one of the things we've seen today, when you actually just stop for a second, and hopefully this video will help people to do that, just pause for a second on your life and think about some of the little things you're doing every single day and the impact it's having on you. on, you know, your mood, your energy levels, your relationships, your productivity, everything. Because for me, there were so many things that I was doing that caused me to nearly lose my life.
So you pretty much nearly had a heart attack at 34, which is
crazy,
shocking, really. But you say about not having your phone in your bedroom. So mine is my alarm clock. So how do you get around that?
So now I just use my Fitbit to gently vibrate on my arm, and that's how I wake up. I've gone through lots of different alarms. I've tried the Lumi alarm, the light alarms. Like, you've got to find what works for you. And I think now I've got such good habits around my phone, it wouldn't be a problem to use my phone as an alarm, because I've got discipline around it and I'm very conscious of how that impacts me. But I would say to people, if you are used to using it, just perhaps put it across the other side of the room to start with, if, you know, taking it out entirely feels too big a step.
But it's not all about your phone, is it? So you were saying about... Tell us about the story about running.
Okay, so I've fought with exercise my whole life. I remember growing up, you know, doing cross country, the purple knickers. I mean, it put me off exercise for life. And I used to think that exercise was this thing that other people did. You know, it was about how you physically look. So you hear people getting, oh, I'm going to lose weight for my wedding. I'm going to lose weight for a holiday. And actually, for me, exercise I've got a completely different relationship with it. And I don't even call it exercise now. I call it just movement. Move your body. Do it for your brain, do it for energy, do it for mood. So now I exercise every single day, or I move my body every day, so I feel great. And when you realise it's about how you feel and not how you look, like, the whole game changes. So I realised that I didn't have a lot of time, like a lot of people. And a lot of people think you have to go to the gym for 45 minutes, or you have to run for an hour or whatever to be productive. And I started experimenting with just doing something for 10 minutes, and I started running. And in fact, I'm doing a running challenge for the entire 2025, every single day, just 10 minutes. But I found that people are quite judgmental about running for 10 minutes.
Just quick maths, that's 60 hours though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, good maths. I mean, what are your first thoughts?
Yeah, it's 60 hours.
Is it 60 hours?
I think it will be, yeah. Which if you break that down into 8-hour normal working day, then that's like, I don't know, I can't do the maths quick. Is that like not quite 10? Is that like 8 days running all year, even if it's only 10 minutes a day? So Charlotte gets up every morning, goes for a run for about half an hour, and then does like weights and stuff. And I don't, but I feel I should. But 10 minutes, I could probably manage that.
Yeah, and I think this is the thing. All of a sudden, 10 minutes becomes achievable. And when I ask this in keynote sessions like today, I'll say, how long do you need to exercise for? And you've got someone shouting out 45 minutes, someone shouting out an hour, someone shouting out 20 minutes. But the reality is, most people do nothing. It's zero. So if we got ourselves to do something positive for 10 minutes, it doesn't have to be running. I mean, I find running so energizing, but it could be a walk, it could be a bit of yoga, it could be some stretching, it could be reading, like whatever it is. It's that, what I call the yellow box. It's the bit between when you open your eyes and when you start your day, like start work. It gets you into the right headspace.
So rather than press snooze, get up and go for a run.
Yeah.
But again, I'm taking back to what was said before. She said that when she stayed in hotels and says, I'm going for a run, because the key's big and you give the key to the desk, when you come back 10 minutes later, they're like, oh, is that it?
Yeah,
like,
they literally look at their watch and they go, that was a bit quick. And, you know, at first I was definitely a bit like defensive about it. I felt a bit like annoyed by the receptionist the first time it happened. And then I just realised this is because most people are conditioned to think 10 minutes isn't long enough. When you just added up how long 10 minutes would be over a year, and even if we just take today, it's the 28th of January.
I feel like I've just reminded people how much time they waste each year watching my videos. Sorry.
But if you think about now, even now, 10 minutes of running a day is 280 minutes, just now on the 20th of January. Next month, I'm going to do a high rocks.
Well, it's an hour,
right?
hour and 10 minutes a week, isn't it?
Yeah, but the point is, it's about the fact that it doesn't matter whether it's running or anything else. It's about the fact that this shows that small habits compound. Like a tiny little effort regularly, consistently compounds. And someone said it earlier that the ripple effect of doing something for 10 minutes every day, for me running, right? When I get home from 10 minutes of running, I want to eat something that makes me feel good. I want to drink water. You know, it has this huge effect. It means I'm in a better mood. I'm going to perform better at work. I'm going to sleep better, which means I'll have more energy. And it is just this incredible ripple effect on our personal and professional lives. So it's not just about a 10-minute run. It's so much greater than that.
Yeah, it's endorphins, isn't it? I mean, I've had no energy the last few months, but I put that down to the government.
Okay.
But yeah, no, I do think perhaps I need to exercise. But I feel like I've sold you here as a fitness coach. It's not. That was just a small bit of the presentation that you did. So find a YouTube channel,
And I'm going to
give her a
start
follow,
posting videos.
and if you see that she's on anywhere, or you want to motivate your staff or your organisation, give her a bell. So thank you.
Thank you.
Because today's video would have been quite boring if it wasn't for Kat, but her talk was really good, so now she's here. So anyway, thanks. We're going to quickly do today's birthday bumper. They are on Martin's phone. Off you go.
There you go. Hello, everybody. Happy birthday, George Holden. You're 23.
Happy birthday, Richie Griffiths.
Happy birthday. Why do I get this one? Happy birthday, Eileen Tukioka from the US.
Wow.
And wow, that's pretty
Oh,
cool.
there you go. Pronounced Tochioka.
Tochioka. There we go.
go.
We should have read it beforehand,
Yeah.
shouldn't we? Happy birthday.
John Woods, he's 60.
Happy birthday, David Bates. He's 60 as well.
Yeah, I think we've got another page.
Hope
as
you
well.
sent each other a card.
Miles Trait, is it? Is that
Miles Trait, yeah.
He's 12. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Miles. Tommy Goodall, happy birthday. Born 27th of the 1st, 25.
That was yesterday.
Was that
wasn't it?
yesterday?
Oh, right, yeah. So
Wow.
1 day old.
1 day old, blimey.
Jack
Lux.
Lucas
Lux.
is 14. Happy birthday, Jack. And also, last but not least,
Of course, there's Tony Hall. Do you know, he gets everywhere. So today we saw him in a traffic warden's outfit, billing cars on Park Lane this morning. I cannot believe it. Secondary income, he's diversified. Happy birthday, Tony.
he's the only traffic warden we love. Anyway, that's all for today. Sorry it's been from Agri Leader, but hopefully Kat made it a little bit more interesting, and it is important to try and do a little bit of exercise if it's only a little bit, because nearly having a heart attack at 34 because she was just too busy with work stuff is not good. Little bit of update as well. Date for your diary, 4th of March. More news to come. Might involve a big city. We'll see.
Might involve a walk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Clues in the name, clues in the date. Right, that's it. Thanks for watching. See you tomorrow.
Take care.
Bye. We feel like we've been to an agricultural show. We're last to leave, even to the point where the cloakroom have gone home and left our coats out.